Can we have a few words about our Honorable Chief Minister's family and your bond with your siblings, sir?
As far as my family is concerned, it's a small family. I was born in Puranagamppam village, which is about 7 kilometers from here. I have 3 brothers, 2 sisters, 1 sister passed away. Among all the 3 brothers, one is doing agriculture. Other 2 of them are government employees. One of them retired recently. And my sister got married in Tamil Nadu. And I am also having a small family. My wife, she passed away about 5-6 years back. I have a son and daughter. Son got married, he has got 2 children. Daughter also got married, she has got 2 children. This is my family background.
As a primary school student, how was your childhood, sir? How did you balance between studies and working in the fields to support your parents after school hours?
Yeah, I came from a rural background. My family was doing agriculture. While doing agriculture, I was studying in the school, doing agriculture in my village, local village, because as a elder member of the family, the burden fell on me to take care of the family. Therefore, I started doing agriculture to support my education and to support my family.
Speaking of studies, which was the subject you were most interested in as a child, sir?
In fact, economics is my favorite subject. In fact, I studied economics up to BA. In my college days, I studied in Tagore Arts College, Puducherry. In fact, the country is facing a lot of crisis, economic crisis. Therefore, I can do a bit from my point of view for the purpose of recovery of economy in the country. Therefore, I thought I selected that topic, I selected that subject. Then I did my BA. After that, I wanted to go for MA in economics, but I could not get that.
Generally, children tend to wish to be a doctor, scientist, and many more as a toddler. But as they grow, their career goals become specific. Was there a specific point when you knew you wanted to pursue law?
Because I applied late in Annamalai University at that time. Then I applied simultaneously in law college also. Then I got the admission in the law college. Though I did not prefer the law subject at that time, my favorite subject was economics, but in spite of it, I studied law and then started practicing. Mainly, even then, my focus mainly is on the economic factor and also economic development of the country. Whatever little we can do, the understanding the economic situation in the country, to develop our country. Whatever I can do, I've been doing it even today.
They say teachers have the most important role in shaping up a child's life. Did you have a teacher who encouraged you, molded you, and supported you?
No, in fact, in my school days, one Mr. Subramaniam was a teacher who taught me in my younger years. In a private school he was running there. Then I studied in the government school. When Professor Sasankan was giving me the economic subject in Tagore Arts College, and he was teaching the subject, and he is one of my favorite teachers there. But in the law college, when I studied in law college, the eminent person, Palaniyappan, was the principal who was my teacher in there. Therefore, they are my preferred teachers in my younger days when I was studying.
Who inspired you to enter into national politics, sir? Was there someone who first recognized your brilliant leadership qualities and encouraged you?
No, my entry into politics was by accident actually, because I did not aspire to become a politician. But the situation forced me to take that position. In fact, when I started practicing as a lawyer in Puducherry, I came into contact with Mr. Shanmugam, who was former PCC President, former Chief Minister. And I was assisting him in his political activities. He was the Pradesh Congress Committee President at that time. And when he contested election for Parliament in 1980, when Indira Gandhi was the All India President at that time, I came into close contact with Mr. Shanmugam. He encouraged me, and I was also doing the trade union work as INTUC General Secretary in the state. And with the support given by Mr. Shanmugam, I got in touch with various leaders in Delhi. I met Madam Indira Gandhi, and I discussed with Indira ji about the Puducherry mill issues and also various other issues. And after the demise of Indira Gandhi, I came into contact with Rajiv Gandhi, the then Prime Minister of the country. And that was my entry point into politics. And suddenly when Mr. Shanmugam was contesting election, I became his election agent. That was my the focal area. I became very closer to the Delhi politics also at that time. In 1985, when one single seat of Rajya Sabha, which fell vacant in Puducherry, a lot of people have been aspiring for it. At that time, Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister. Normally, Rajya Sabha seat will be decided by the leaders after seeing the biodata of the people. But surprisingly, Rajiv Gandhi called all the 15 people who applied for the single seat. I was one among them. I never dreamt that I will get that seat. I went as one of the aspirant. After interviewing all the 15 people, Rajiv Gandhi ji selected me as a Rajya Sabha candidate from Puducherry. And it was surprising for everybody. At that time, Shri Farooq Marakar was the Chief Minister of the state. He called me and told me that you have been selected for the Rajya Sabha seat. I didn't believe it. Then Mupanarji called me and he told me that you should contest the Rajya Sabha. Rajiv Gandhi has selected your name. That was my entry into the electoral politics. And I became the Member of Parliament. I started moving very closely with Rajiv Gandhi. I became the government whip in Rajya Sabha at that time. That made me much closer to Rajiv Gandhi. Then when Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister, I was very close to him. When the Vajpayee was the Prime Minister, I had a lot of interaction with him. Then Dr. Manmohan Singh cabinet, fortunately Madam Sonia Gandhi, they supported me to become the minister. Therefore, I continued for more than 23 years in the parliament. And by that time, I developed a lot of contacts with various political leaders, cutting across party lines. And that helped me for the purpose of understanding men and matters, and also for the purpose of helping the people from the point of view of the development in various areas: agriculture, industrial development, health, education, welfare schemes, all these things.
Who is your role model, sir? And which quality of your role model do you admire the most?
There are two leaders whom I prefer, in fact I admire, for the leadership quality. One is Indira Gandhi, another is Rajiv Gandhi. Even today now, Rahul Gandhi is molding now today. Indira Gandhi is a young lady. She, as a Prime Minister and the Congress President, she was steering the country for development. And she was instrumental in unifying all the forces which are opposed to the terrorism and also anti-development. Indira Gandhi in foreign policy agriculture development, industrial development. She was concentrating as a Prime Minister, and India became one of the developing country, for most developing country in the world during Indiraji's period. After the demise of Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi became Prime Minister, and he was steering the country towards the scientific revolution. And so today we are enjoying the fruits of the scientific temper because of the efforts taken by Rajiv Gandhi. Therefore, I admire these two leaders as my role model.
What is your most cherished memory of your school days, sir? And what advice do you have for our students on this Children's Day?
Now, in fact, in my school days, actually when I was studying, I was a very obedient student, and I attend the class regularly when I close the schools and colleges also. I never wasted my time. But in my initial days as a student, when I was not having much knowledge about education and all, I used to dodge my parents from going to school. But they used to beat me and send me to the school. That was the time in my school days. And when I went to the college, I started seriously studying, and that helped me for the purpose of achieving this position.